for a fake I do. Oh, you better know what you're getting into. This ain't no shotgun wedding that you're used to. The target is you. If you leave us standing all alone at the altar, daddy's daughter gotta smell it worse. A pistol that her daddy bought her hidden in a gutter, and she ain't afraid to.
And well, I deserve it. I've been through hell and God knows it. Hi, welcome back to another video. My name is Aaliyah Zealous. I am a dark fantasy and sci-fi author, self-published author.
Brother,
And today, well, welcome to another writing vlog. Today we are working on bookmarks. We are editing my current project Crohn's that I've been working on, and we'll be looking at cover options for Crohn's, as well as probably bookmarks for that too. And what else are we doing today? And I guess stickers, because I've been wanting to get stickers for a while now, and I do have some designs in my head, so I guess I'll look at conceptualizing those as well. But yes, that is what we are doing today. First, I want to get started with the bookmarks because I kind of already have those together. I really just need to order it. So let me just show you what I have. As you can see, these are my old bookmarks, which they're not bad. I actually really like them. I like the picture on them. But this was for my nonfiction book, Creative Genius in Progress, which is a book that I don't really promote all that much. I think at the time I was really passionate about it, but now it just like is what it is. And I got these bookmarks made a couple of years ago, and they're really nice. I still have quite a few of them, but they're just old. Like, as you can see, I have my Facebook on here, and I don't even use my Facebook like that. So that's not some place that I want readers to go if they're like looking for more content from me or looking for other books, because that's just not, focus please, that's just not where I'm posting a lot. That's usually where just the residual content that I make kind of ventures off to. And then I have my Instagram, which I also don't post on a lot. It's not my main platform. I want to have my TikTok and my YouTube on here, and then maybe possibly still my Instagram. But these just aren't the platforms that I interact with majority of my readers. So I want to change that. This QR code is still my website, which is nice. I'm going to put that on there again. And then yeah, it's advertising Creative Genius in Progress, which is fine, but I would rather advertise just like my Royal Jelly books, because those are my most popular books. And I do have my website again down here, but this white spider logo is old as well. I have a new one, so I want to change that. Overall, it's still nice, but I do want to put different bookmarks in there, because this is also a way that I'm advertising other pieces of my work. So this isn't the main one that I want to advertise. So yes, that's that. What I want to work on is, this is in my journal. These are the bookmarks. This is kind of the bookmark sketches that I was working on. So this is, I don't know if you're able to really tell what this is supposed to be, but like that's supposed to be the whole rectangle. I just didn't fill the whole thing in, and this is the back. So I want to have Royal Jelly written on there. I want to have a little design underneath it. Not sure what it is, but I'm going with like the euphorbia flower, a deadly flower. I want to have my TikTok and my YouTube on there. Of course, my website with my logo, white spider logo, and then my QR code. And then on the front, these are some ideas that I was thinking. Not going to go with the crown idea. I'm using that for something else. But then I had this is kind of, I don't know if you could tell what that is, but I went with like the silhouettes of the dwarf queens because I thought that would be pretty cool. So at first I had like Suri, Tempest, and Zamira on here, and these are rough sketches of what I kind of wanted these silhouettes to be like, and then I changed it around a little bit. This may not look like much to you, but I know what it looks like in my head. So I got started on these, and I thought I wanted all three of them on there until I started until I started actually making the silhouettes. So I use Discord. I use something called Midjourney, which is like an AI art app within Discord. I really love it. It's where I produce like a lot of my artwork on a budget, because you know your girl's poor. So, and these are beautiful. I really like these up top. Some of these other ones are nice too, but I think I'm settling on those because I think that this is just stunning. But as I was putting or visualizing what they would look like on the bookmark, I decided that I didn't want to do just 3. And then this is what Zamira, these are some that I'm thinking of. Zamira, I still have to choose one. But as I was thinking of what they would look like on the bookmark, I didn't like all of them kind of being together because they're also stunning and I want them to stand out by themselves. So then I decided to just come out with like 4 bookmarks, right? And instead of there being like 3 silhouettes of dwarf queens on there, there's just going to be 1 silhouette of a dwarf queen on there. So maybe like Suri on 1, Zamira on 1, Tempest on another, and that way, one, the bookmark won't be cluttered. To my eye, it won't be cluttered, but 2, I can also, even though it's like a little bit more work and it's probably going to cost a little bit extra to get 4 bookmarks done, I think it would be cool because now each dwarf queen can kind of shine on its own. Each bookmark can kind of be like a big personality of that particular dwarf queen, and you can kind of make it like, or I could kind of make it like a collectible sort of item because I have all of these different bookmarks with the different dwarf queens on it, and you're only getting one with 1 dwarf queen on it. It can kind of be like a collectible of, oh, now I have all 7 dwarf queens, and I have Queen Mother, and I have Belinda, and so on and so forth. So I thought that idea was pretty cool, and I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with making 4 for now, and then I'll make the other ones probably in the future. So yes, I'm excited about that. Because I'm kind of still shopping around for a bookmark artist, I think I found one. She's done a really good job. I've seen some of her work, but I'm still like looking around at others just to be sure, because I had a couple that kind of caught my eye. So since I'm still shopping around for that, I'm not going to make the orders for the bookmarks today. And then there's still a character that I have to make for one of the bookmarks too, which I'll probably do today. But for now, we're going to move on to editing crones, which, let's see, what is today? What is today? It is Saturday. It is June 22nd. June, July, August. When am I feel like I'm publishing crones. September 24th is my release date for crones. So June, July, August. So 2 to 3 months until I have to have this published, which I need to pick up speed, because that seems like a lot of time, and it is, but I do need to pick up some speed. I do need to make sure that I have everything ready and complete, because after the release of crones, I want to do a rapid release of Dead Queen, which is my Kindle Vella on Kindle Vella, and that's been an episodic fiction, but I think it's so good. Quite a few people have liked it, and I think that it's really good, but it just needs to turn into novel form. So there's 2 seasons of it on Kindle Vella, and I know not everybody likes to read episodic fiction. Like, they don't like to read their content like that, or their books and stories like that. Some people like to have a full finished novel all in one go that they can buy. So I do want to turn Dead Queen and the second season of Dead Queen, which is Cato's Spore, I do want to turn those 2 into novels, and since they're already written, they really just need to be edited, rearranged, and covers made for them, so I can publish them right after I publish crones, or at least I don't think it's right after I publish crones. October 14th is when I was thinking, either October 14th or October 24th is when I was thinking of rapid releasing Dead Queen. So basically publishing both books, season 1 and season 2, at the same time. And that's still going to take some time to edit, to create covers for, to create back matter, and probably bookmarks for too. And I want to make sure that I have enough time for that. So I do want to get Crohn's done earlier, as early as possible. Don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it, but I do want to get it done pretty quickly so I could be ready to publish Dead Queen as well, which I'm so excited for. I love Dead Queen, and I'm glad that there's other people who love Dead Queen, so I'm just excited to publish that. And I need to create a 3rd and 4th season, which will be rapid released next year, but we're not going to talk about that because that's in the future. So we're going to get started on editing, doing some editing for Crohn's. And I'm not almost done, but I'm almost done with the rearranging the story. In past videos, I think I told you guys that it needed some heavy editing and rearranging because it didn't really have a direction, and then I figured out my direction, and that caused me to have to, not caused me, but then I had to make like 3 or 4 new chapters to accommodate for that, and now I have to go back through the entire book just to make sure everything flows together and everything makes sense. So I'm almost done with the rough draft of those extra 3 or 4 chapters, and then I could go back through and really clean it up. So excited for that. Let's get started on that. Also, today is my little niece's birthday. She is 2 years old, June 22nd, and then my mom's birthday is in like 2 days. So I'm glad her dad is here today. My brother, he's here today. He didn't have to work today, so he's been spending time. He's got her for today. He's been spending time with her. And then tomorrow, I think we're going to the zoo as a family with our parents and the baby and our siblings and stuff. So exciting weekend, exciting weekend. But yeah, let's get to editing. You ain't talking money, don't talk. I was just like answering comments and stuff on my YouTube channel. I wasn't slacking. I promise. Whatever. Okay, I'll get back to work.
And she's her daddy's daughter.
So I'm going to end it there with writing. I only did like 2.5 pages, and I refuse to feel shame about it. But this is a pretty difficult chapter because this is something that's completely new being introduced into the story, so I have to make it from scratch. Good thing yesterday I already did like an outline for it, a detailed outline. I call it a detailed outline, kind of like a first draft, but just writing everything that the chapter consists of. So today I was able just to follow that guideline and actually write out the story. Well, write out 2.5 pages of it. So we're gonna pause on that project for right now, and I want to move on to looking at the covers for this book. So let me find it. So this is the original cover that I got commissioned for the book, and this looks really nice, and as I'm looking at it right now, it still looks nice. I don't know why I don't want to use it. I guess because it looks good. I guess because I don't know, it's just I mean, I guess it's like the art style is it's just, I guess it's just the art style. Honestly, I wanted something, or I want something now a little bit more realistic looking than this, because I guess this art style not feels juvenile, but I feel like because of what the story is about, it kind of and this cover kind of lowers the age range for the book, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, one of these ladies got 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other hand has 6 fingers. Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know. I really like this, and I'm going to always keep this as a backup because I do like this cover. This concept is mine. I did want the crystal ball with the hands reaching. And the artist that did this, she did a really good job, but I'm looking for something a little bit more realistic. So I went on my, oh, and this is what the cover originally looked like. So this wasn't even created by a cover artist. So this picture was like a stock photo that the cover artist at the time that I was able to commission, this was one of the stock photos on the sites that they get their stock photos. So I asked them to do this, and I really like this too, and I guess that's probably why I want something more realistic, because when I first had a vision about it, like, this is what I had, and I did enjoy this. I do enjoy the current cover, but I went on my trusty handy dandy Discord, and I went on to Midjourney, and I was playing around with some concepts for my royal jelly for my Crohn's cover, and these are some of the things I was able to come up with. These are some of the pictures I was able to get, which I do like, and I feel is more in line with what I wanted for the overall Crohn's cover. I'm still playing around with it, still trying to make sure that these are something that I like, and I do have my favorites, and I'm thinking that I want to pick out my favorites today, or I want to minimize that list of favorites out of the ones that I already have. Now that I'm going back through it, there's some that I actually really liked that I haven't favorited yet. So I'm going to look through these and hopefully pick out my top 5. So we have a side quest. Because it's baby girl's birthday, we're gonna wrap some gifts that my mom brought for her while she's at the park, so let's do it.
Finish up all makeup in the mirror. Pre-gaming shots, no chasers. Your night, radio cranked up, cause you know it's not another typical Tuesday. Gonna go out, live it up all with high heels, mini skirt. Look so good in it's a
You said what?
It's away from me.
Okay. Just about to open her gifts. Your dad said wait for him. Where he at? You better come on, Jaleel. She's just tackling these gifts. Yeah, you got it. You
You like that, don't you? ABCs.
What do you say? Say thank you, Grandma. And we got a cake. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I managed to narrow down my book covers to 5 that I really like, which is good. I'm gonna hold off on the bookmarks and the stickers for Crohn's, just because I'm still trying to get the bookmarks for Royal Jelly down and finish Crohn's and everything like that, so I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute. I still have time for the bookmarks for Crohn's anyway, so I'm gonna wrap up here for today. We're probably gonna have some cake and sing happy birthday to baby girl a little bit later. You may see some clips of that, but for right now, with my work day, I'm signing off. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Is it yummy? You got cake? Mmm. Put a little foot on the table.